right, guys, welcome to the first episode of Startup Gully. So we have Saptak Banerjee over here. A very good morning, Saptak. Thank you so much for making it for the first episode of Startup Gully. I'm really grateful that today being a Sunday, despite being a hectic schedule of yours, you have come in and really grateful. Let's make it a bang. Let's make this a wonderful show for people out there. Yeah. So, guys, Saptak is a founder and CEO of Full Toss. Full Toss is a fantasy gaming site, and it's been one hell of a ride for Saptak in how he has dealt with the challenges, how he's built a solution from scratch. And this is something I really want you people to witness right now. There's a lot of things which we could learn. If you're from the same kind of industry, similar industry, if you're hustling right now, Saptak is the go-to guy from whom you get a lot of insights. And he's like one of the most passionate entrepreneurs and souls which I have seen. Literally, trust me, even at 12 o'clock, if I have something to discuss or something, and Saptak is always up. And that is a kind of bond which we've been sharing. And that's why I really wanted Saptak to start out this show with a bang. Yeah. So, yes, Saptak, over to you. How are you? How's it
Yeah,
been?
hi. How are you, Abhinav? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for inviting me for your the first journey of the Startup Gully, and many congratulations for launching this. Okay, so I am also very excited to see the growth of this Startup Gully. Okay, it's a very big opportunity for entrepreneurs as well, and for learning purpose. The persons who are joining, they also can learn so many things like entrepreneurship. It's very different challenges. Okay, it's a very different from the 9 to 5 job or something like that. Okay, there are many taboos regarding entrepreneurship, that what we can do, what we can't do, and especially in my industry where we are into the unorthodox business. Okay, like the businesses like the garment segments, FMCG, they are the orthodox business. Okay, but in gaming, cryptocurrency, the blockchain, NFT technologies, the D2C, they are something that is currently boosting up the segments. Okay, we are generating the awareness. Okay, so for our side, it is much more difficult to generate that passion and understand people what we are doing. Okay, so from my perspective, I'm very excited to talk about my journey, and I hope that that will be a learning experience for the new students or the entrepreneurs,
Very
something
much,
like that.
Saptak. Very much.
Yeah.
So, Saptak, before we start from your journey, we just wanted to know about the present tense. अभी का जो present में जो आप tensed up हो ना, the present tense. I always call it present tense. हमेशा
Okay.
entrepreneur tense होके रहता है, एक positive tension रहता है. How is your present tense? So, how are things? And how are users? And guys, I want to tell you, Saptak is a wonderful marketer in terms of cracking organic users. I believe you have around 40,000 users all through organic marketing. If you could just put
Yes.
some light over there, if you could just help our users in how to get the same thing emulated, or at least achieve something, at least one
Yeah.
time of
Yeah.
what you've
Sure.
done.
Sure.
Something double, maybe.
Sure. So
Yes.
yeah. So presently, I am the founder of Fulltoss.live. It's a fantasy gaming platform. So fantasy gaming is always a challenging, like the real money gaming segment, RMG segment. It's called. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you all know about the Dream 11 and the other MPL team players. Like the big brands are there. Okay, but
Mm-hmm.
there are the certain pockets we have to improvise, to structureize the thing. Currently my platform filters.live, it's completely have taken a 45,000 user base which is active
Wow.
in my platform. Okay, and
Wow.
it's completely bootstrap. It's not that we are investing huge fund. It's
Mm-hmm.
just from a normal startup story. Okay, from 0 to 1 we developed the product. Yes, I failed 2 times to building this product. I tried to build this project in 2018. That time
Mm-hmm.
I failed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
2019 I again tried to build. but technologically I failed. Okay. Then in 2020, I finally launched my product. And after that, the marketing side of things, I just go to the what the user wants. Okay, I just want to bring the smooth user experience in my platform and connect user to user growth. It's very important uh, to analyze your users data. Okay,
Mhm.
that's why we have given that much of user segment. Like if you can talk like from the marketing channels, like there are different channels of marketing, right? There is the offline marketing, the online marketing, and every segment are there. For the startup, for the bootstrap startup, it's very difficult to put it on a offline marketing segment. So
Yeah.
many startups, like every startup should go for the digital marketing segment. But you have to understand that what you can do. The digital marketing is not all about the Facebook, Instagram, and Google ads. It's not about that.
Yeah.
Like if you are building an application for the app store, then the
Mm.
app store marketing is important.
Mm,
Okay,
mm, mm,
there you are building a fashion brand, then
mm,
the Instagram marketing is important, or the Facebook type of things, or the
mm,
Twitter, everything segment.
mm,
So firstly, I analyze that what kind of users I want. Then I started to boost my marketing segments. I mainly go for opt for the Facebook and a little bit of YouTube mainly, and Facebook. Okay,
yeah.
other than that I don't use any channels.
Okay.
Then I created a module like the user to user peer connection. Okay, it's a
Okay.
marketing strategy. I'm basically a marketing guy. My study is in the MBA in the marketing and sales. Okay, I worked with Dun& Bradstreet and the Aperture in the sales perspective
Wow.
back in 2016-17. So by building that experience, connecting to the into my startup, okay, I created the chain of ERP. Like there is a chemistry. I am from the science background. All the science background students can know there a reaction called chain reaction. The
Mm,
one after another. Okay,
mm,
so the more you can smoother the customer experience, the customer will get back to you.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I started connecting the peers
Yeah.
and strategize the market with a famous Go IBIBO strategy. Okay,
Wow.
the Go IBIBO, whoever are the very curious regarding the marketing, the segments, like
Mm,
Go IBIBO comes in the market where the other market players are very big. Okay,
mm,
like the Make My Trip and other players are there. Okay, already existing players. Even the Paytm also, it's you can also use the Paytm strategy, is the same strategy. Paytm is the 33rd wallet system
mm,
in India. Okay, there
mm.
are 32 other payment wallet or gateway implementation before Paytm. Okay, so I'm very big fan of Mr. Vijay Shekhar Sharma. So I
Wow.
study Paytm very well and the Go IBIBO as well. So
Nice.
what they create a user to user cash distribution system. The
Mm,
cash flow
mm,
distribution
mm, mm,
where I play or I use something, my friend will be get benefited
mm,
regarding
mm,
that.
mm, mm,
So that connection is help you to bring more user to play on the frames. Okay, like whatever we do, like you, me, and every other person, what we do first, like we just pick up the phone and we will tell something exciting to our friends. Okay, we go to our parents a little bit later on, but we firstly talk with our friends. Okay,
yeah.
so building the friendship connection is the college connection, the school connects. Okay,
Nice.
that friendship thing is very important. So I started developing the exact category that they can also use their private mode. Okay, their public mode is there, private mode, lots of contest categories are there in my segment. Okay,
Okay.
so that's why I gained that much user, like up to 45,000 user base. Only 15,000 user is from the marketing channels.
Okay.
Rest 30,000 is peer to peer connection just.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And
these are the
so from,
guys who have referred, like who have got
yeah,
their friends, like a word of mouth.
yeah,
Come on, guys, there is something cool. Let's join.
yeah,
So they have to play together in this. So that person would need someone to get in and play. Is that how it
exactly.
is? Oh, wow.
Exactly. There are actually two types of marketing segment. Okay,
Uh-huh.
whenever you have one, you have the big cash in your pocket,
Yeah.
and you can go up to the TV advertisement and the
Uh-huh.
big boosting segment in the digital and offline media as well. And
Yeah.
the other connection is that you don't have the money. Okay,
Yeah.
I saw there are many students entrepreneurs are there. Okay, each and everyone is talking, sir, we don't have that much of money. How can we do some user gathering, the customer sustainability? Okay, there in a thing like customer gaining the first customer after MVP. Gaining the
Yeah.
first customer is important. Okay,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
but retaining the first customer is also very important.
Yes.
Okay. The
Yes.
first who are trusting on yourself, that customer is so important. And once I forgot the exact name, I forgot. I actually used to study the many business plans, many marketing things. You have to study regularly. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Otherwise, you can sustain in the market.
Yeah.
So once a businessman said that the way you onboard your first customer is the same way to onboard a 1 million customer base as well, right?
Wow.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
just
Agreed.
repeat the strategy. Okay, if your first customer is paying you, I
Yeah.
mean that is a good customer or the ethical or the quality customer.
Yeah.
So the same way you just implement again and again to
Okay.
get your user base. It's nothing regarding you have money in your pocket or not. A
Okay.
18 years old student, a 15 years old guy is running a startup today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not important to have money in your backup. It's
Okay.
important to customer is the main thing.
Okay. So, Saptak, now just to put it this way, as you're saying, money isn't that required if you have to really get in that user base, that kind of user base in. So, yes, it sounds interesting. From a viewer perspective, the audience who must be watching this, yeah, I just wanted to ask you, let's say I have a solution and I'm going ahead to onboard certain guys. So even to get the first user, second user, okay, through your circle, through social media marketing and certain other things, you can go and try to do the organic marketing, right? But to get that kind of 30,000 users, 30,000 users आपने बोला है ना, out of 45,000, those 30,000, okay, in that 30,000, 15,000, because the second person, I mean, the first 15,000 were the people who organically came to, and they are the one who bought the other 15 because they need someone to be with them. Only then they can go ahead and play this, right? How do we get that kind of reach? आपने उसका reach कैसे मिला? Like, how did you make those? Certainly, I believe we have impressions in social media
Hmm.
marketing. Yeah, in marketing, you
Hmm.
have impressions,
Hmm.
then you get reach through which you get clicks. That's when your solution gets identified. How did you organically put this across and get those 15,000 people who got the next 15,000 people in? Like, if you can just give that kind of blueprint. I know, like, थोड़े secrets रहते हैं, but then you know what? It would really help people out there who are really struggling, right? उनको बहुत help हो जाएगा. Would be of
Okay.
great help if you could
So
just put it
so
across.
so it is a very challenging thing actually
Uh-huh.
to develop the customer base. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So firstly, I structureize that what kind of users I want. Okay. India is a very big country, very big marketplace. Okay,
Yeah.
but having no cash in my pocket, I always thought like that to start with the zero. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I personally just structure the state-wise, city-wise thing. Okay, the
Okay.
digital marketing and every costing, the many audience they may be asked that if you were just cut down your location or the area, the costing must be higher, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So pan India location is the digital marketing graph. There must be the costing is impression rate. Everything is lower side on lower side,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
when we choose the exact the customer data, okay, the
Yeah.
research regarding the data, like if I'm talking about the football, okay, the
Yeah.
most of the people they thought like Bengals, Goa, and Mumbai, they are the most crowded for the football fans. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but Kerala Blasters,
Mm-hmm.
Kerala Blasters,
Mm-hmm.
they are in the 12th number regarding the social media fan following. Okay, so there is a concept called perception and the data. Go to the data, not to the perception. Okay, analyze that what why the why and what, like the Euro Cup 2020. Okay, the
Mhm.
big viewership, the like the Star Sports and the every other big companies, they always post their datas like the statistics or the report. Okay, the
Mhm.
viewership segment from the Euro Cup 2020 is almost 20 million from the Pune, Mumbai and greater Mumbai segment, only that segment. So
Mhm.
if I have to promote a football match,
Mhm.
what can be my best option? Then the Mumbai, greater Mumbai area is the better best option. Even if I putting my 100 rupees in Mumbai area,
Yeah.
then I can get 2 to 3 customer from that area. That is a quality customer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not saying that this state is not performing or this state is performing. Not saying that,
Yeah.
but taking the businesses like it's from the gaming segment, but if it is from the D2C branding,
Mhm.
the way the like the urban clap or any other the home services company, the D2C branding company, they are doing
Mhm.
where they can put their footwork. It
Mhm.
must be the metro cities where
Mhm.
the apartments are there. There's, so that can be the segment. Okay, if you are going to a something the small town or nothing is small town. I am coming from a very small town where the people used to sit in the like in my childhood I saw many from the many development parts. Okay,
Mhm. Mhm.
so it's nothing like that. It's just how you can structurize your business plan. Research is very important before
Mhm.
going into business.
Yeah.
Just research regarding the market,
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
market
Yeah.
wants.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the way you can track that quality customer. Okay,
Yeah.
and cut down all the other things. Yes, after launching the business there are many challenges we used to face. Okay,
Okay.
there
Okay.
are the technical issues, there are the marketing gaps are there, the pricing mix. There is a who the students who study the MBA, there is a called the pricing mix is there.
Okay.
Okay, in
Okay.
the marketing, but
Mhm.
actually there is no pricing mix. There is no routing technique. MBA students, they learn regarding the theoretical, there can be the zigzag routing, this routing, but there is no routing in real life.
Okay.
You have to go by data.
Okay. By data, you're saying that we need to firstly structure our users, trying to understand the behaviors of our users, classify them, and then go ahead and target only those set of users, right?
Yeah,
So I just wanted to understand for for the audiences who are watching this, for the viewers. So let's say if they get into the market, yeah, I know it's a tough one because I know as you went ahead with the solution, it just worked out for you, right? It also works that way. You went with your intuition, you went with your thought process, the moves, and you being in the industry, you understood what kind of user you have to go and trigger and who bought the next users. Because I'm sorry, I wanted to correct myself because I was saying the first 15,000 and the 15,000 came in. They could be a possibility. The first 200 or 300 whom you have approached, those could be the people who penetrated the market and brought in the other users and word of mouth.
yes,
So I just wanted to understand, was that the degree that was at the degree of level at which your solution got penetrated at from 100 it went all together to 3,000 because of that word of mouth of people's excitement around your solution. Else you a bit of your organic inorganic marketing where you did
yeah,
15,000 users, those were the people who bought the other 30,000 through their word of mouth, right? So somewhere you did inorganic marketing, and that actually worked out well because your solution was built for them and the word of mouth over there helped and that brought in the next 30,000 users. Is it that way? Is what we wanted
yeah.
to understand.
Abhinav, the when we got that much of user base
Yeah.
before going the success this is journey in the full toss, I
Yeah.
have two failed startup. Okay,
Okay.
from that failed startup I learned a lesson. A
Okay.
lesson is that every user, every time you are not right, you have to be wrong.
Yeah.
You and be happy to be wrong. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's not like that everything going in the smoother way or that is not work in the business, in the
Yeah.
entrepreneurship thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I got my first few user base, I likely don't know how I can move in the second round. Okay. Or the second thing,
Mm-hmm.
the vision is important.
Yeah.
Vision is important,
Yeah.
but when I don't know what will be happen tomorrow,
Mm.
then what can be my vision in 5 years? I don't know by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, so
Yeah.
I don't know what is the exact the user segment. Okay. Like after onboarding the few user base, like first time I used to call, being a startup, being an entrepreneur, it's no work is very small or no work is very big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I take a customer service name like the fake names, okay, and I
Yeah.
used to call user basis, okay, that I am from the full toss team, I am the customer service manager or the representative, and what are the problems you are facing and what are the things. Then after noting down that points, okay, then I I firstly I think regarding that my application should be bug free. Bug is a very important thing in
Yeah.
application, but
Yeah.
giving
Yeah.
user a smooth experience, that is very important.
Yeah.
Then I just noted down their concern and fixed it and get back to them. Okay, now this is done. Are you happy now? Are you satisfied?
Mm.
They thought like application, they are calling the users and getting this much of feedback and
Yeah.
giving them that much priority. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
When like if you are going for an interview,
Yeah.
okay, if someone is offering you a cold drink, okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
that will make you feel very happy. Okay,
Yes.
many companies they are offering just a one glass of water or something like that. It's
Yes.
company culture. When you feel so much important, you are okay.
Yeah.
Then the excitement comes from, the energy come from.
Yeah.
Okay, make them realize that they are important. They
Okay.
will do it for you. And surprisingly, it's almost a 2 years journey for me. Okay, being a
Mm-hmm.
bootstrap also, my
Mm-hmm.
first customer is still now my customer.
Wow.
Okay, and the first 40-50 users I got, they are
Yeah.
still regularly using my application. Okay, that's a big achievement. I don't know, maybe today I have 45,000 users, maybe tomorrow I can switch to up to 1 lakh 2 lakh user base, whatever can be. But
Yeah.
that 50 user base, they will play in my application for the lifetime, until and unless they will quit playing, okay, the
Mm-hmm.
game.
Mm-hmm.
So for every user, the repeated customer, the customer retention is very important.
Yeah.
That's the key. If you can give the success, give the energy to your customer, then they will not go anywhere from your platform, and they will bring up their friends automatically. Then
Mm-hmm.
yes, I also have some trade secrets. Like I also launched few of the techniques regarding the customer acquisition, the internal acquisition. I built the chain network
Yeah.
internally. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a different thing. Okay, like there is a called marketing called network marketing. Okay, but it's not exactly the network marketing. It's
Yeah.
there is no right hand left hand combination.
Mm.
Okay, there is a simple straight away the affiliation concept, the ERP concept is there. I built it internally, and we used to forward them to our users. We used to call the users and used to speak regarding that, and they will continuously grow, and
Yeah.
they will still offering. If I stop my marketing, all type of marketing, I know there will be daily 100 downloads of my application. And our challenge, our application is not available in Play Store in India. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
challenges are very big for us. The applications, they are into Play Stores, they can do the App Store marketing.
Yeah.
Okay, they
Yeah.
can do the Google boosting, are very low costing. For
Yeah.
us it will be a very big challenge. We have to share the APK, we have to share the
Yeah.
referral scheme,
Okay.
otherwise we can promote our application.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
people can't download. So challenges are big, but all time uh, you have to fix the problem. Okay.
Hmm.
If there is a problem, there is a solution as well. So you have to
Okay.
find a solution. And there is all time 3 to 4 solutions.
Hmm.
And you have to calculate that. You have to calculate that. You have to take precautionary things. Like in my failed startup, I did not realize that what are the mistakes I'm doing day by day. Still that I am doing mistakes. Okay. And I
Hmm.
gladly accept that. Yes, I am doing something wrong. So
Yeah.
that's why this is not working. Okay. So designing and concept, there is a marketing called the conceptual marketing. Okay,
Okay.
conceptual marketing technique. Okay,
Yeah.
or the design engineering. There in the LinkedIn, there maybe you can see that lots of new age companies like the KPMG or in the PwC as well. They are
Hmm.
hiring for the design engineers. What is design engineers? What is conceptual marketing? It's something to build for the
Hmm.
new age people
Yes.
that track the user, track the data, and
Yeah.
go beyond the thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to do something, you have to go beyond the thought. It's not like that. Just go for the new things. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Just take an example and go beyond the what the other guys are doing. It's not
Hmm.
only that like there is a scope of innovation as well. Okay, the
Yeah.
every sector that is unorganized, there is a scope of being the organized person. The startup ideas are there. Okay,
Yeah.
but every time when you go for the raising fund to the VCs, there are
Hmm.
very general one question is there, that
Hmm.
who are your competitors. Okay,
Yeah.
like if you are building something very new, then
Yeah.
there can be no competition. Like,
Yeah.
so on that particular scenario,
Yeah.
what you can do, if you are doing something very innovative and very solving very big problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so that time you can go by your own innovation and go beyond the thoughts.
Okay.
But if you are taking some existing business, try
Yeah.
to be innovative internally.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that can be the answer to the marketplace. That yes, I am doing some innovation. That is my innovation. It's not like that one big company is doing the big branding, like the many people dream to open up the gaming business, the cryptocurrency business, the stock market business,
Yeah.
the this application like the coin switch Google. Okay, they
Mm-hmm.
are having their very big platform like that, so we can also develop that platform and we can also build the business. It's not like that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
come from the research.
Exactly.
First, try to give yourself at least 1 year time
Yeah.
to be a strong person in that particular industry. The
Exactly.
entrepreneurs or the startup guy is not made. They are
Exactly.
born and they used to study it very well.
Exactly. Here, I would like to put one thing across. I have been working on my solution for like nearly 3 years. So I understand there are a lot of financial concerns as well. You have to plan up the finances right from scratch. That's altogether one thing. Building the solution from scratch when you're building, walking into the market. I used to go like a marketing executive or the surveyor and never used to tell them that the founder or anything, because the mindset should be of such that they are speaking to a person who works for a company so that they can really give out the right feedbacks. So there is this amount of efforts which goes behind building a solution. That's altogether
Hmm.
one thing. Now people think looking at an application or some software online, they think, "Arey, this simple 2, 3, 4, or 10 screen solutions are there. Simple hum bhi kar lenge na." Because there is a team behind it. Each and everything has to be coordinated with the developer. You have to make sure the logic behind it is built the right way. The purpose, yeah, is built
Exactly.
accordingly in the solution. The solution looks simple, but behind there is a team which is working on it. You need to find those people out there. Come to LinkedIn, yeah, try to find as many as people, interview them, understand their mindset, tell them our vision, get them in, try to get them worked, and so much goes in. And then comes the research analytics. You have to understand, as you said, understanding the game from the core, and how could you differentiate yourself in the market,
Hmm.
and how are you able to solve that problem, right? Either given extra opportunity over that problem. I believe there are two things: problem solving. Another is creating an opportunity. So that opportunity with consumer doesn't know that there is, and you create that pathway. That is one kind of way to penetrate into the market. Another thing is solving an existing problem. Right. So there is so much, as you said, there is so much which goes behind building. It's not application. I would say it's a company, an institute. Yeah, applications or softwares or anything physical or digital is just a medium, but the service, yeah, the amount of work which goes behind it, and you have to be persistent on a day-to-day basis on that, keep yourself out with that vision, is really, really, really big. Sorry for taking that time. I just, because as you
Not
said, I
an
was
issue.
able to relate with that. And
Yeah,
हर दिन even I get that वो क्या बोलते हैं, that
the
BP,
pain,
all these things,
the
that
push.
throughout anxiety attacks while sleeping, and we got so used to it. And
Yeah,
as you said, people should first learn the subject completely. Even if they want to start up, guys, if you're starting up right now, make that move, because only if we start up, we will understand, we'll get into the game, we'll get into the core of it. Only thing is, you have to calculate your risk very, very, very in a very rightful manner. Not like we aren't all with deep pockets, at least not me. So her ek move, every move which we make, every penny spent, initially you won't have any penny coming in. So you have to play it from the concept point of view. Yeah, from the user's point of view, study, analyze the market, talk to people out there, right? Saptak. So I just wanted to understand, how long did it take for you to initiate? Before initiating, I understand, being an entrepreneur, there's a lot of uh, things which you have to do. Putting up a blueprint and talking in terms of blueprint is not really a blueprint which you have. You got with one idea, and slowly things start forming up, and suddenly your perspective changes in the market as you speak to people, as you survey. ऐसा कुछ आपके साथ हुआ था where you had to pivot or change your solution, something of such?
like for it's a hustle. Okay, it's a big hustle. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
for like from my perspective, there will be the things like I had the same type of startups earlier, the two failed startup.
Okay.
Then I realized that what can be the solution. Okay,
Yeah.
then I started the building the tech. I first smoothed the tech part, then I came to marketing because I know the marketing is my core area.
Mm-hmm,
Okay,
mm-hmm.
and I also know that tech. Before doing the MBA thing, I was a software engineer as well. Okay, the IT guy, software engineer. There is no software engineer in the market. There is a stream called IT and CS. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what the software engineers come from. Okay, so I take part, I solve, then I solve the marketing. Okay, then I face challenge regarding the legal part.
Yeah.
The
Uh-huh.
legal part, it's a huge challenge to like for the common people. Okay, we don't know what can a CAs or CS type of thing can done, but it is very important to
Yeah.
structureize the company. Okay,
Yeah.
the being the TAN number or the income tax or everything is properly structurized, otherwise you can't go to the user marketplace. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
so that type of challenges, yeah. If you are taking suggestion from two to three different person, they will everyone give you very like generic thoughts. Okay,
Yeah.
and every
Yeah.
opinion matters. They are different. Okay,
Hmm.
so maybe you get puzzled regarding that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
for me, that challenge in the initial was very hard. And lastly, I decided to let's study myself. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
go to Google and I studied the every possible corners of the what can be done, what cannot be. So
Mm-hmm.
that is the main challenge. Other than that, when I talked with the influencers, the channel, like in the start of first journey, I don't have the brand name. Okay, right now the many users know the what is full toss is. Okay, but from the beginning they don't know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So on that time, the getting the influencers onboarding and the
Yeah.
getting this few brands onboarding is very hard for me. Okay, but I research regarding the my industry, and I have something a core experience in my background in my particular industry.
Mm-hmm.
So when I convince them with my vision. Okay.
Mhm.
And for the startup, you have to talk.
Mm.
You have to be talkative. Okay.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
have to sell yourself. You have to be the way you are. It's not
Yeah.
like it's not the silent type of thing.
Yeah. You have
Okay.
to be toxic. I would say.
The
Toxic. People should feel like,
toxic.
भाई बस कर. My mom, like घर में भी होता होगा ना. You become toxic.
हम लोग जब बोलना स्टार्ट करते हैं तो हम तो रुकते नहीं है. यही तो प्रॉब्लम है. And यही प्रॉब्लम यही क्वालिटी अगर आपके अंदर है तो आप एक मतलब स्टार्टअप में ही हो. ठीक है.
Yes.
तो कोई
Yes.
डिफरेंट थिंग नहीं है. लाइक सेल्स लाइक देयर माय प्रोफेसर इन माय एमबीए कॉलेज, वन ऑफ माय प्रोफेसर, दे he taught me a very good lesson. Okay. The lesson is we are inborn salesperson. How? Okay. Like when a baby born, okay, the born when he or she cried, okay, cried for milk, for the
Yeah.
breastfeeding, that means they're demanding something. What a sales guy, what a marketer, what an entrepreneur do, they
Yeah.
are demanding from the market.
Yeah.
So that thing we used to do when we are just 1 day old or the
Exactly.
few hours old. So from that time we are building our qualities, right?
Nice. Yeah. Very much.
So
Very much.
so being the developing person, we just need to develop that quality. That
Yeah.
quality, that yeah, the body language is like I have a body language right now. I have a body language in the 1 hour old me. Like we used
Yeah.
to uh, cry like that.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
body language has been changed, the talking has been changed, and the selling type of things has been changed. But
Yes.
what I am selling myself.
Exactly.
A startup is known by the founders. Okay.
Exactly.
The
Exactly.
founders are the visionary. They have to be a very good mode. Like the startup founder should think about the vision and
Yeah.
the way to excel,
Yeah.
and other things should be done by the better managers, the hiring the people. Okay.
Mhm.
You can't do everything by single hand. Okay. Like the total circle is 100%. If you are going to manage the 10 type of verticals, there must be a 10% of each. But
Yeah.
you can be expert in the something particular in the 100% to be into that particular segment.
Yeah. But one thing,
So
Saptak over
that
here, to add to, sorry to cut in, as you said about the delegation part. But being an initial entrepreneur, I believe both of us, you and me, we have to admit to that. We have been doing the HR part, interviewing part. We have been doing the marketing part, brainstorming part. We have been doing the product part, looking into the designs, looking into the UI, looking into the UX, looking into the sales channel, looking into the survey, understanding the market. So initially, I believe we need to do all of this so that in the future, as we delegate these things to people, we could be able to oversee this. Like we will have the perspective of all of these, because while entering into the market, the thing over here is they say multitasking or multi-focusing isn't good in reality. But an entrepreneur is one such exception. He has to. So as we start up with our day, we are bound to create a schedule where the first 3 hours gets into the tech specs, then later it's into the team management, my micromanagement of how what your team tasks is like, and what is their progress, micromanaging, motivating them, trying to make them understand about the mission, vision, values which you're trying to create. Again, get on to the marketing part. Yeah. So there is so much which is running, which a startup entrepreneur has to do it in the beginning before even we delegate, because it all costs a bomb. Getting a manager itself in today's time to manage all of these. Personally, for me, we are a team of only like 6 members right now. I'm going to become 7, but still, I have to manage. Like I play like 4 roles in the company. Nothing. I cannot like. There's nothing which can actually cut down these roles right now, because it has to be. So we have to mend ourselves to these circumstances and go ahead, right? So I believe even you've been doing that at a very larger scale. So what do you say to our other people? Because everyone will come in with a certain investment. So सब लोग afford नहीं कर पाएंगे लोगों को. So else, do you suggest that they should find co-founders? Let's say you have the skill. I've got the skill. God bless. Abhi bhi seekh rahe hain hum log. We are learning, right? But let's say there's someone who has that kind of idea, yeah. But when it comes to execution, like managing it in executing these certain operations itself is one skill. You being in an industry, like you also work for a while, and there are many things which you've been into, into leadership roles, and me as well. I've been into leadership roles, so it's easy for us to manage a team, make them understand things, run operations. But what if newbies, new people, right, who don't know the operations part, who cannot run operations, right? Operations is a very integral part of your startup initially. That is what helps you in keeping it going. Do you suggest that they should find co-founders, right?
Yeah,
Because so
obviously.
that who can help them up in that way?
Yes. Co-founders are very important. Okay. Like co-founders, you have to always find your co-founders. Like they are the opposite skill sets. It's not the
Yeah,
similar skill sets.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm giving you an example. Like one of my friends, okay, he is also running a gaming business. Okay. And he is also a successful entrepreneur. Okay. And maybe, but we firstly we tried to being together to build up something, but
Mm-hmm.
later on we thought like his skill set and my skill set is almost similar. There is
Yeah.
no point to being together. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
what I can do he can also do, so there can be a mismatch, it can be a clash. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
cannot be a clash also,
Yeah.
but what we also built, he built his company by founding his tech co-founder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I built my company by founding my financial co-founder or the CFO kind of things. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so that is a different segment. Like I know the marketing. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so for the marketing things, I don't need that much of co-founding team. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but he doesn't know the tech part as well. I also heard some product guy and the topmost product guy, they are the taking the ESOPs, okay, and
Mm-hmm.
everything. For the startup, it is very challenging to take the friends on board or the co-founder on boards. Okay, always try to find the co-founders between your friends. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
or the person you know professionally,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and make it a quite a deal,
Yeah.
like can be a complementing skill to each other, not the similar skill.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, being a startup guy, being a entrepreneur, we have to, like you said, we have to handle the marketing, handle the product, handle the HR and everything. Okay,
Yeah.
you have to,
Yeah.
but there can be the expert,
Yeah.
if I am doing a digital marketing in that particular way, I know my partner, he will not be interested in digital marketing. He knows the digital marketing, but he
Mm-hmm.
he cannot do it 100%. What I
Mm-hmm.
can do. Okay, but what he is planning, he is making the EBITDA planning or the cash burn or the cash flow chalk out. What he is doing, I can't do. Like I
Yeah.
know that yes, this much cash burn is there, this much cash flow is there. I know the system as well,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
but he is expert on that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
in the ecosystem, if you want to grow into the higher level, you
Yeah.
have to be the expert on
Yep.
the such domains. Okay,
Yep.
yeah, founder is the visionary. He has the thought. He knows the complete process. Okay,
Yeah.
but everything is not that to giving in your hand and lets it burn. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
burning hand is very important in the
Yeah.
startup days, but it's important to hire the employees as
Okay.
well. Okay, अगर सब कोई अगर entrepreneur बन जाए तो employee कौन, मतलब employability के लिए कभी एक बात है ना, तो
Yeah.
उस टाइप से भी it's a very
Yeah. It's a coexisting economy again, we see. So certain people, they work. As they work, they gain some experience. As they gain some experience, उनको एक wisdom आ जाता है. And as per the wisdom, they try to make moves. They make moves. They want to go ahead and do. One of the interns who worked with me, he had certain ideas. Like kind of told him that even I would be interested. Work hard on it, right? So as let's say if he goes ahead and executes and it takes off, and we could also be part of something which is important as an investor, at least in the future, right? So I think it's always a coexisting economy. Certain people, they are bound to go and take risks because they know this is one life. Certain people, yes, it's not like they don't want to take risks because they have certain what do you say, boundaries. Yeah, because of life, how life works, there is certain calculation on a day-to-day basis, because money is also important for us to survive. We cannot just go ahead and go with one thing. And again, it depends, I would say, person to person, that depend hota hai. Like, I'm a person
From
who's
my
all in.
perspective,
I'm a person
yeah.
who's all in. Mira, like, I'll be working on it as much as possible, even if it means that temporarily, if I have to set up a thela on a road, I'll set up a thela on a road to fund this thing. So I'm all in. Matlab, sacrifice level dekhna padega. So I'm all in. This may also disturb my family or certain people to a limit, but this is what it is. We know that this is what we are made for. वो level का conviction अगर है, then your brain, your subconscious layers in a brain, unconscious layers in a brain itself will start giving you the strategies, the ideas, right? ये ऐसा चलता है. Yes, coming to the topic, I would want to ask you, like, what is your in terms of funding? अभी आप bootstrapped हो. Did you approach angels? And I believe you approached angels who promised you things, and because of which you did not go for certain fundings and you kept that on hold. Yeah, and if you could just share that experience, it could be helpful for people who are in your industry. They could also be mindful of it. Yeah.
Like for the funding type of things, yes, I already approached with a few of the agile investors and the VC. The my startup numbers are quite good. Okay,
Nice.
so
And the revenue,
I
sorry,
have
the revenue.
for that.
Sorry to cut in. You made a good revenue, I believe. You made some
Yeah,
good revenue.
revenue, yeah, 40 45,000 user base. So there is a monthly growth is there. If the
Yeah.
growth is there, the revenue is there as well. Okay.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So the product is technically totally ready. Okay. There is
Yeah.
no glitch type of things in my
Yeah.
product right
Yeah.
now. There
Yeah.
can be the certain innovation that is a future steps. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
right now we are satisfied with it. Okay.
Okay.
And after I have pitched with the few of the big VC firms and the few angel entrepreneurs. Okay,
Hmm.
so angel investors, they are okay with that platform, and they are asking for the certain things which I'm already provided them, and the few cases they are also, I am also getting late by providing that exact data. There
Hmm.
are few things that the VC wants to ask you. Okay, if like what the VC is looking for, VC is looking for you, for
Hmm.
the entrepreneur. Okay,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
product guy actually what you can make today, what other guy can make tomorrow also,
Hmm. Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
But what is your vision?
Hmm.
You have to sell your vision. Okay, you have to be clear, you have to be passionate your vision. Okay, I got few rejection as well. Okay, and I don't want to take the name, I got few rejections as well. But every rejection, the few VCs, few angel investors are very helpful. Though they reject my startup to being invested, maybe there are certain reasons they also invested in few of my competitors as well. Okay,
Okay.
so that reason they also get rejected, and they also many of them are onboarded me as a mentor. Okay, mentor of my startup.
Yeah.
Okay, consulting basis. Okay,
Yeah.
that type of things. They give you feedback bluntly.
Hmm.
Okay, there are a few things. The taking a feedback is very important.
Yeah.
It's not like that you are right every time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
taking the feedback, the saying the no is very important.
Yeah.
Yes, there must be, if you are looking for fundraising, I will say make your MVP ready, get few customer, get few of the revenue amounts, then make a business plan, then go for the funding. It's very important to know where you going to utilize your fund.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
it's not like that you are asking for the 1 crore, 2 crore, or the 50 lakhs, whatever the funding it is. Okay, I have approached for the few crores rupees. Okay, for the
Okay.
valuation is
Yeah.
important. Valuation
Yeah.
comes from the opportunity cost, as well as the take, as well as the certain things. There are the 20 to 25 parameters. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are the few valuation type of things. You have to appoint some CA or the CAs who
Yeah.
can give you that much of services, okay,
Yes. Yes.
regarding that. And then stick with the basic, that what you are building, sell the concept.
Mm-hmm.
Then the few, yeah, you can get many rejections, like 100 200 rejections you can get, okay. Not only us, it's like it's for the big man like the Amazon, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon, Mr. J Bezos, okay.
Mm-hmm.
He got rejection from 40 odd investors in
Mm-hmm.
his first pitch,
Yeah.
okay. Then he got 20 odd investors on board, and don't try to put on the
Mm-hmm.
total investment into a single VC firm or single angel investors. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's say you are asking for 5 lakhs rupees. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
try to take that 5 lakhs rupees from 5%.
Mm-hmm.
Approach 5 category people,
Mm-hmm.
category investor,
Mm-hmm.
because they will not only invest, you will also get the mentorship. If
Mm-hmm.
you are you are a marketing guy, okay,
Yeah.
take the investment, approach the people who are from the operation. There are many operations COO in the system ecosystem. Approach them to take your investment. The CFOs, okay, like the payment gateways, like implementing payment gateways, the payment companies, the banking segments,
Mm-hmm.
where you are actually lacking,
Mm-hmm.
trying to approach that type of investor, and be research regarding whom you are going to approach, okay.
Yeah.
Knowing the person, yeah, you can't know him personally, okay, by
Yeah.
getting the first pitching opportunity, but
Yeah.
study his background, okay. Like whatever the startup, many startup, I am maintaining many startups, okay.
Yeah.
Like for the marketing segment and for the designing, in even also in the gaming segment, I am also giving some consulting basis with my rivals also, okay. It's an
Mm-hmm.
ecosystem, there is no rivalry. If I
Yeah.
can do some business, you can also do some business,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It's a collaboration process.
Yeah.
Like, I like the people who knows about me.
Yeah.
Same thing goes for the investors as well,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Like if you were talking with me, if you were taking some suggestion, like if you
Yeah.
can taking suggestion from me from the marketing perspective mainly, then
Yeah.
the product perspective.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
you were taking suggestion from me in the legal perspective, I'm the wrong guy. Then your
Mm-hmm.
study is not right, you are approaching the right wrong person,
Yeah.
so that will totally collapse, okay.
Okay.
So being sure about what angel investment firm, and take a research that what kind of investment they have done in past.
Yeah. Yeah.
Raise your ticket size according to them, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Titan Capital or the other VC firm, the 100x VCs, they can give you a millions of dollars, but
Mm-hmm.
don't approach them for the millions of dollars. You have the appetite to take that,
Mm-hmm.
right?
You
It
need a
can't be overflow.
yeah. Yeah.
So make sure regarding your business plans, like the mainly the VCs and the angel investors, they are asking for the 3 years plan, okay.
Yeah.
Everyone know that is subjective,
Yeah.
okay. No
Yeah.
one can predict after 2 years that
Mm-hmm.
what can be, but there
Exactly.
can be a certain calculation, a minimized calculation is there.
Yeah.
So try to chalk out your every costing
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then go for the funding.
Yeah. You should,
Okay.
on a basic level, you
Must,
need a roadmap, right? There should be a
yeah,
roadmap.
you
You
need
should
a
have your
roadmap.
vision.
Yeah.
If this works
Hmm.
out this way, what is it? I believe. Do you also have a roadmap of, like, you have scenarios? One is the best scenario. Another, if things go south, how would you
Hmm.
pivot and what would be the roadmap of it?
Exactly.
So, being with
Exactly.
that, you have a proper contingency plan in place. At least it will help
Hmm.
you to
Hmm.
direct the business in the right way in case things go south or they work out unlike. Right here, Saptak, I just wanted to ask you again, coming to the point. I want users to know the kind of tough
Hmm.
times which you face in a startup. You having such a great user base, you had a very good revenue run rate, yeah, and certain investors have been obviously there are many people in the game, but then they've given you a certain hope that yes, you will be funded, you can, because of which you kept things on hold. Yeah, we have to. The reason I'm talking these things about is people have to learn. You have been through
Yeah.
that, right? This is what Startup Gully is about. It's not just
Yeah.
the successes and the rainbows. It's the times which we go through, is the pricks of the thorns which you've taken and you are taking, I believe. And
Mm.
I just wanted you to put it across, like the kind of thing which you face, where investment opportunity you had, but then you had to wait and you stopped other people who were,
Mm.
you didn't go for those investments, but then इन्होंने हाथ दे दिया था आपको, right? If you could
Yeah.
just put that across, trust me,
Yeah.
this is going to be everybody talks about startups which are growing, booming. How did you make it? Nobody talks about a startup which has been like growing well, trying to work hard, and why has it been facing these hassles? Why has it been facing the hindrances? This is what which has to be talked about, so that people could learn, right? You would be the like a person, yeah, from their future,
Yeah.
just in case if they don't take the right steps, so that
Mm.
even let's say even if they take the right steps, what things could happen, right? So you can direct them. If you could just let them know about that experience, what has happened, what has it led to, would be of great help.
There is a story of my startup as well for regarding the fundraising. It's happened in with me in 2021, the earlier in 2021. Okay, I am raising a round of funding on that time in my existing startup.
Hmm.
That time, two investors, they both committed me regarding the fund. Okay,
Hmm.
and the funding amount actually what I was looking for, okay,
Hmm.
they are promising me a bigger than that amount, a simple 1.5 times of that particular amount. Okay, and
Hmm.
they both are very much interested to
Hmm.
take the
Hmm.
stake part. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
then we thought like, and on that time it's very important to see the ecosystem as well. Like if you are approaching the five types of investor, like I earlier told that you have to take 5 lakhs from 5 people, not
Yeah.
from the one
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I believe in that particular things, and most of the startups, like you can say very few startups are there, they are approaching the one or two angel investors or the VCs. Okay,
Yeah.
most of the people they want the variance.
Yeah.
That's actually the ecosystem, that's actually
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
process. Okay,
Hmm.
so it's important to making the approach to the variance. Okay, you have to research that their earlier partners,
Hmm.
that
Hmm. Hmm.
what can be the jail up type of things. Okay, because it's also your startup, your ecosystem,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So on that type of thing, the two investors they are both agreed that we don't work with that. This type
Okay.
of clash has been happened.
Okay.
So I have to choose. I
Okay.
have to choose that which one I could go.
Okay.
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 Then basically I have turned down one offer and I
Hmm.
have gone for second. Okay, second
Okay.
offer.
Okay.
And after the commitment type of things, they drastically they step back. Okay,
Hmm.
even still date I don't know the exact reason the why they step back on that time.
Yeah.
Okay, so on that particular time, in a certain period of time, I took I almost approached the 5 to 6 investors, and on that time I just finalized with two, and
Hmm.
one step back, one is holding. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
then suddenly my pipeline gone zero. I have no commitments on that time. Okay, I literally thought what I can do right now. Okay, then I again started to develop my connections, develop my teaching right on things right. Then things are going to the right direction. So it is very important to check the investor's background.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a learning of my that exact particular event that I have faced, because on that time I know their fundings, I know their things. Okay, but
Hmm.
I did not check the particular background type of things. Okay, it's an industry research, I did not research it. That's why I failed on that time. Okay, if still now the investor one whom I got turned down, where I turned down him, I am still in connection with you. And they are giving a certain commitment now. Okay, it's a bigger valuation, bigger process, and bigger amounts. Okay, so whom I actually turned down, that guy is absolutely right. They are interested. Okay, and what I have think that he is interested. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that guy is not interested on that. And one of the things, like the all the investors, okay, all the angel investors and everyone are asking for the business plan and all the things. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's a secret that make your business plan properly, but
Mm-hmm.
keep some of the business plan with you.
Yep. Like.
Yeah, disclose this in the funding, in the finalize of funding. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
there are lots of people. I know the lots of people. They are suggesting themselves they are the angel investors, but they are not. I am not the angel investors. If you can tell me, like, yeah, yes, I can also invest some startups. Even I am currently associated with 2 to 3 startups as well, but
Mm.
it's not the angel investing exactly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I am associated with 2 to 3 IT startups, and different things. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I put some of my money, but I am not the basically orthodox angel investors. Okay, but
Mm-hmm.
many people, they write in their things they are the angel investors, but they are not. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so be assured that what type of angel investors you are
Yeah.
approaching,
Yeah.
and research about them.
Yeah.
Sending the complete business plan is important, but it is also important to put some things with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
many cases I saw that, like, I don't know that I don't want to take the name. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like I approached the investor, they have taken all the things, like A to Z, data after data after data. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then he just suddenly back out without any reason. Without any reason. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then I found that after a few days, they started a gaming company.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They started a gaming company. Organic. It's a different, not in the exact fantasy gaming company. It's a different gaming company, but they started. Okay. So I love that. Even but what you know, like, if you are having this type of minds, okay, our
Mm-hmm.
ecosystem is very small. It's a very small world. Okay,
Yeah.
and I'm being into the industry from such a long year. I'm working from the scratch. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so the industry knows me, like what this guy can do. So by betraying a thought like the type of things, it's
Mm-hmm.
nothing going to happen. You can't survive that much of time, because you can take my Excel sheet,
Yeah.
but you can't take my experience.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. They also say, right, Saptak, like, see, sometimes not talking your idea out is also a problem because,
Hmm.
but putting the idea in front of the right people is the thing,
It
right?
is
That is
important.
one thing,
Is
as you
important.
agree, because I believe putting out an idea before a lot of people will be having this fear. What if this person gets to know what? Nobody can build anything from scratch by knowing your idea, nor are they interested. When it comes to investors' mindset, also, what are they into? They don't want to immediately start a business. Maybe certain places, certain things, something of such could happen. But then, as of now, they want to delegate that startup process also. Investor का क्या है mindset? He wants to invest into multiple portfolios. He'll see which one will work out of the 100%. He knows only 10-20% will work out. That 10-20% should give him the 100x of the entire portfolio, collective portfolio
Exactly.
का investment
Exactly.
जो है. That's their
Exactly.
game, right?
Exactly.
Coming to
Exactly.
the point, I wanted to understand. आपने बोला था अभी आपका जो investor है, he's ready to invest. But what is the problem which you're facing is what I wanted the audience to understand. The gray part of it. Why you're not able to go for that thing, and why you're not able to go for that funding, and what are the tough times. Why I'm putting it this way is because nobody talks about it. Because you agreed to talk about it is a big thing, right? People should know. मतलब आपने यहाँ तक आया, आप almost next level जाने वाले हो. ऐसा time था, but then you had to come to a standstill position somewhere. because of these aspects. One, that investor who did not, he agreed and then he put you on wait and you made a, I wouldn't say a mistake. Kabhi kabhi hota hai. You have to take a chance. You took a chance of waiting for that person, but then that person did not turn up. Now this person is ready, but you're not able to go for this person's investment. And what is the scene which is going on right now? What is it?
Exactly. So actually, this is a very difficult process. Actually, fundraising is difficult, but you have to, like, what I have done wrong. I did not close the loop in a faster manner. Okay. Whenever you are in talk with some investors, for the audience who are
Yeah.
listening and who are already entrepreneurs, I will
Mm.
suggest that try to close the loop. And the few VC firms, they are very fast, okay, very fast to close the loop. Okay, if they
Mhm.
are interested, they will straight away put a single email, yes, we are interested. Or if they are not, they will directly say you no. Okay.
Mhm.
From my perspective, in a certain period, after a certain periods of time, when I fail to raise with the second person, that's a maze. Okay,
Mhm. Mhm.
then I have to start from zero again for the fundraising purpose. Actually, fundraising is not a single day work. It's a process. It's a lengthy process of 2 to 3 months. You have to set your marketing costing, your set your brand ambassador costing. Everything is right. Okay. Like
Exactly.
if I am trying to put a seed round of 5 crores, say it 5 crores. Okay.
Mm.
So that 5 crores breakup segment is must be huge, must be some brand ambassador, must be something like if I'm talking with some investor from the January, and after the timing of February or March, that investment has been getting cancelled, okay, or on hold. If I
Yeah.
am looking for something other investors, then
Yeah.
I have to put the data of February or March,
Yeah.
not the data I have put in the January. Okay. So
Mhm.
upgradation of costing,
Mhm.
the upgradation of planning is very much important. Okay. Now what I come back to the point. Okay. The one of the my investor, like the first investor, first trust, whom I turned down. Okay. They came back to me, they took the, because they know they actually, the investors, they are also keen, they are
Mhm.
also keen about some startup, they also track the growth as well. Okay. Like
Mhm.
but like currently I'm been talking with some foreign investors as well. Okay, foreign angel
Mhm.
investors. Don't panic, don't get hesitate to go to the US or the UK guy. They are
Mhm.
also very helpful, they are also angel investors, they are looking for the portfolio. Okay, it's
Mhm.
not that like you have to work with your cities or your towns. Okay.
Mhm.
So yes, I am currently in talk with 2 to 3 associations as well. Okay,
Mhm.
the combinedly they can put some value. The mistakes I have done in my uh like the very 0 to 1 days or 0 to something journey, 0 to 0.5 journey. Okay,
Mhm.
the mistakes this time I thought simply I rectified my mistakes. Yes, I am in talk with a few investors. They are also from the gaming industry as well. Maybe some chances of acquisition, some
Yes.
chances of
Yes.
merging is there. Okay,
Yes.
there's
Yes.
some opportunities there,
Yeah.
or we can go to something new, something organic also
Yeah.
is there,
Yeah.
because I am also interested in the cryptocurrency domain. Okay,
Nice. Nice.
currently I'm not operating in cryptocurrency.
This is what I wanted to put across to the viewers, so that despite trying so much, there has been some light of hope for you over here. I believe someone has offered you a role because your operations, I believe, right now is a bit of thoda, because you have struggled so much, you have put in so much of efforts in all the sectors, like within your
Yeah,
on all the aspects, operation ho,
yeah,
marketing ho, pitching ke liye jaake, approaching people, that itself is a work, right?
yeah.
Apart from that, handling all of these, I thoda, there will be a patience level. For so many years you've been trying to keep the startup running, right? And I believe one of your investors or the people, they wanted to absorb you right now, absorb your
Hmm.
operations part, right? And they want to absorb you, like aqua hire you, and they are giving you a role in that domain.
Yeah.
That as well is a success, I would say, because many people, uh, they think, okay, if it is your startup is not shut down that way, somewhere you're elevating yourself to that way, to that level, that is also fine, because you are growing with them, you are part of a big team, that is also fine. It depends, because you have to adapt to the situation right now,
Exactly.
right?
It's not like that. It's not like that. Like if you were building some startups and if you were going for the entrepreneurship to the acquisition or margin type of things, okay,
Hmm.
it's also very important. Okay, many people did not think for the acquisition or the margin type of things,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's if the offer is good. Okay, the
yeah.
offer is good. The offer is fruitful, and you can also see the growth. Okay,
Hmm, hmm,
then
hmm,
it is very important to take that offer right away.
hmm,
Okay,
hmm, hmm, hmm,
it's
hmm.
not, it is not like I'm talking in top terms of talking with the two three big companies. Okay,
Yeah,
to because of the that acquisition type of thing. Okay,
yeah.
sell out the part. So that is also a very good opportunity. Like the after investing 3 to 5 years, every entrepreneurs they also want the exit from the startup. It's
Exit,
also a
but
kind
does
of
it,
exit.
sorry to cut in, does it little bit pain right now, because your individual entity right now is getting merged
No, no,
somewhere
no, no, no,
individually?
no,
Did you feel
no,
like, matlab thoda
no.
wo,
Like
the desire which you had to exist as an individual entity, to make it big and all these things, now you're getting merged with them for a proposition where they are offering your role, and फिर से you will be part of that domain, obviously you will be the business head of that domain, I get that, but I just wanted to understand your part of perspective of it, because personally for me it's paining to hear, मतलब थोड़ा मुझे दर्द हो रहा है, because knowing you for for a good amount of time, not much, but knowing you, मैं जैसा दिखता हूँ आपको, but how things are actually working out right now, merge में आपको कुछ लगता है, because I know you are adaptive, you'll adapt to the circumstances, as the best part of you, but I just wanted to understand your state, अभी
like
current state.
it's it's not like that. It's not like the completely like in the acquisition type of segment. Okay, it's like there are one to investors as well. Okay, they
Hmm.
are joining with me. Okay,
Okay.
joining with me. It's a
Hmm.
type of acquisition. It's a type of deal. Okay,
Yeah.
I have to run that. I have to go on that entity. Okay, in a
Hmm.
certain different level. Okay,
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
there is some pain point that I could not run with my name. Okay, with my name of my application, my application full toss, I can't go by my name. Okay, but the work is same, the things are same, the tech parts, everything is same. This is the brand name is changing. The brand name is changing. Yes, few are the industry guys. They are also coming onboarding with me.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's a joint process. Okay, that like yeah, the name I have given to my company, it's always be very close to my heart. Okay, it will be. Okay, like my first business is Zortica Entertainment. It's a media business. My first
Yeah.
venture. Okay,
Yeah.
I shut down it in 2013. I got exit. Okay, from
Hmm.
that venture
Hmm. Hmm.
from media. But still now I am having a Telegram channel of naming Zortica game. Okay, that name is still with me.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
so there are the passion for the name. Okay, passion for the thing, but the work is same. The names are changing, so the rules are changing. Even if I going to get that fundraising on that time, every entrepreneur should know what the exact salary he has to take. Okay, खाली पेट में काम नहीं होता है, सैलरी लेना पड़ता है, चाहे
Exactly.
आप अपना बिजनेस पे हो चाहे आप दूसरे का किसी काम पे हो, salary is very important. So here also I am getting the deals with some of the salaries, the same thing. The yeah, I if I should go for the fundraising in my own company, it's not my own company, it's another company. But the things are same. The few of the investors they want to invest in full toss. Okay,
Yeah.
we agreed that let's join that. Let's join. If I'm raising a fund of full toss for 1 CR, suppose. Okay, if you are raising for fund for 1 CR in your application, let's tie up, make it 2 CR. Okay, grow to market much more aggressively. Okay,
Yeah.
let's discuss the what can be the brand name, what can be the sort of direction type of things. Let's you take a salary, me take a salary. Let's
Okay.
discuss it, but make it 2 crore. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
that type of merging, that type of acquisition is also very helpful. One thing is also can be the selling out the company. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I am not selling out the everything. I am just selling out my brand name. Okay, I am stopping my brand name,
Okay.
but be operated in a different manner. Okay, like one of my friends. Okay, he is a very good entrepreneur. He is currently the global business future business school by Byju's, the global tech head. Okay, his company also acquired by Byju.
Okay.
Okay, he is also doing job,
Yeah.
but the ERP chat system of Byju's has been created by him. His company is not dead. His company, the name has gone. Okay, but the system he is working with, the
Yeah.
system is still with him. So he in a different brand, in a different uh, type of ecosystem, in a different funding level. The Byju's funding are very big. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
the things he is struggling for implementing. If I am take raising the fund, how much it fund I will raise? Maybe the 1 crore, 2 crore, 5 crore. In the cash burning market, in the D2C market, any fund is lesser. Okay, if I can join a brand like that, so they have the fund, they have the infrastructure, and I can use that infrastructure to make it big. Okay, what
Yeah.
can be the problem? So it's
Yeah.
about the mindset. That
Yeah.
how mindset, like I can't do a job. I can't do a job 9 to 5. I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
Okay. If
Yeah.
I am onboarding with some company, then also I will work 24 into 7, because my mindset is this, and the companies they are offering me, they are merging me, hiring me anyhow.
Yeah.
They know my mindset.
Exactly.
Okay,
Nice.
I'm not going to do the 9 to 5 office job.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a 24/7, like this time what I have working,
Yeah. Yeah.
that time I am also working the
Yeah.
same.
Entrepreneur is always an entrepreneur. Now you are going to be an
Like,
intrapreneur, I believe. Being
yeah,
part of an entity, you become an intrapreneur, thinking from an entrepreneur mindset. Only thing is, it won't be at a cost of an equity, not cost of an equity. It won't be at a benefit of an equity, but still, currently for the struggles which you have faced, you're getting really something good. I believe, as per the current market value of what you're to be paid, they are offering you double. The best part, like
yeah,
somewhere
yeah,
it's
yeah,
being
yeah,
paid off, it's being paid off for you at certain level. Life is like going good, right? Life is
yeah,
smiling at you, giving you that hopes. Chalo, sab tak sab kuch jari hai, let's go. The path is still huge, way is still huge. Yeah, it's a lot of mysteries lying ahead, right? So many things are lying ahead right now for you. No?
yeah. Actually, the thing is, like it's not about only the offering. Okay, the rules, the responsibilities. Like I'm not like entrepreneurs are not the money person. Okay, if the money is everything, then we will not be entrepreneurs. We have the challenges, we have the kick. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you also are entrepreneur. What is important for you to solving a problem or taking a challenge or getting a xyz amount?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
always the motivation is a challenge, right? So
Yep.
it's not about money, it's about what the challenge they are giving.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So
like so
one thing
that's why.
which I want to put across over there. But then yes, solving the problem is one thing. मैं आपने जैसा बोला है मुझे बहुत completely agreed हूँ. But मुझे एक ही चीज है और ये कैसा है ये debate नहीं है. I'm just बता रहा हूँ so that viewers don't get confused. because I have to put my point as well once I hear, because viewers are watching.
Yeah, sure.
The thing over here is, as having, once you have a certain manpower who is working on it, अब ये manpower जैसा मतलब manpower ही नहीं बोलता, मेरा team members है. I want them to, they think from founders mindset. Each and every one is like even I'm a team member, right? That's how we drive ourselves. I want them to be with me right now so that we can build this together. So for them to be with me right now to build this together, I should be able to fund this to that level. So money is also an important aspect, right? पैसे भी आनी चाहिए to keep the motivation running, keep the things running. Yes, money is not the thing, the go to thing बोलते हैं, but once we have to understand one thing, I believe यहाँ पे एक चीज है यहाँ पे, that investors also look forward that proper business proposition. But as you said, at a solution level, at a solution point of view, definitely that the problem, the degree of that problem which you are addressing right now is very important. अगर वो एक बार सही वे में आप एड्रेस कर पा रहे हो, then a revenue model can be built around it. You can think about building around the revenue, but the revenue model is well has to be there to feed the energy so that the company sustains, right? So I believe I wanted to conclude because अभी आपका time आपने मैंने इतना ले लिया है यहाँ पे, हमने इतना किया है, and I'm really grateful, so that viewers got to know that how a startup journey could be like, going from starting up to being aqua hired, right? And this is some great learning for people as well who are viewing this. So anything that you want to conclude this with, anything which मैंने अभी जो बोला है, अगर आपको कोई point है, please tell me, because मेरे पास point of view यहाँ लगाया है, because it's a public forum. तो मैं क्या मान रहा हूँ वो एक मैंने लगाया था. So आपको कुछ do you think that it is that way? It is.
Yeah, before concluding the themes, I just want to tell all the viewers, all the student entrepreneurs, and everyone who are into the startup segments. Okay, like you are into the entrepreneurship because you have trust on yourself. Okay, if you are failing into something, okay, never be depressed. Never be depressed. We entrepreneurs, we have to motivate ourselves. Okay, right now for the Shark Tank India, yes, the entrepreneurship is getting celebrated. Okay, the peoples are taking entrepreneurship seriously, but on that time, on my time, entrepreneurs, what you are doing. Okay. It's like the business owner's type. It's not something like that. So never got depressed. Just trust on yourself and focus what you are building. If you are building something solid, then none can stop you. Okay. Exactly. If you are getting hired, if you are acqua hired or get acquisition, margin, selling, anything, that is a one level up for the current situation you are in. Okay. Like I was also working with a few of the firms. Okay. My first firm, it has been, I got exit. I got exit from my first firm. Then I got into the corporate job. Then I also already started my entrepreneurship. Then also I have some merging opportunity. Okay. Then and I'm certainly going to accept a few of the talks are pending regarding that. Okay. So each time I, as a person, as an entrepreneur, getting better. Okay, and do your work, do your employee. If you are an employee, do your work as an entrepreneur mindset. Then only you can see the growth. Okay, like from the executive, I also started my internship like the no pay, zero pay. The company is paying me 0 rupees on that time. From this executive, senior executive, then I headed the business as well. Okay, the journey, the growth I have taken in a very short time span, just because being an employee also, I have think like an entrepreneur. I've started to think like the growth part. Okay, that how I can grow or how the company can grow. Take it as your product. Okay, so that your financially and the sustainability, everything can be go, and keep learning, keep studying. Don't stop studying for a single day. It doesn't matter what are you studying.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you are studying some motivational books or studying some biographies or studying some cartoons. Doesn't matter. Just
Mm.
study it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
because reading is a habit that will make you a better person
Exactly.
and better thinking to
Exactly.
give the opportunity.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So yes. So that's about the. I wouldn't call it show. This isn't a show. That's about the experiences of Saptak till now. I believe this is the first time you're giving a full-fledged overview on your startup journey on a public forum, and really grateful you chose Startup Gully to be the uh, platform where you can open up and put things out for people to learn from. Right. So yes, I believe a lot of viewers would be able to relate with what we have spoken about till now. And apologies if anything, if you found that we have drifted off a bit, being regular entrepreneurs and talkatives. Sometimes we tend to drift while talking. So because we aren't expert speakers, yeah, right. So that's one good thing. So I will just mention minute wise. I mean, every 5 minutes, what are the topics that we've spoken about. You can accordingly, if you wish to fast forward, you can. If you have the patience to listen to the entire episode, please do, because more than the 1 minute video, 2 minute video, it's always a 30 or 40 minutes video, which gives you a proper content, right? You understand. So having that patience level to listen to certain things, as Saptak is told, reading books is all about patience. Trying to read, it's all about patience, the discipline of it. Yeah, all of these are something which makes an entrepreneur, right? Getting used to the boredom, enduring the boredom. Yeah, finding a pattern in the boredom. That's when when you're sitting alone, as Tesla said, that's when the best of the ideas explode in your mind. When you start enduring boredom, the silence in the room, it becomes a bliss for you. So I wish you all a blissful Sunday. Thank you so much, whoever has watched this video, one person, two or three, or whoever has watched this. Really, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Saptak. Thank you so much for giving your
Thank you, Abhinav.
Sunday.
All the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pleasure. Thank you so much. Wonderful day. Yeah, take care.